Hi everyone, it's Chet here from websitewizard.tv. In this video I'm going to show you how to make an awesome website that's SEO friendly and mobile friendly. And I'm going to show you how to do everything from start to finish, step by step. So everything's going to be super simple and easy. And it doesn't matter if you've never built a website before or you're a complete beginner, because I'm going to show you how to do everything in this video and you don't need to write a single line of code. We're going to be building the website using the same technology as large organizations and celebrities, including TechCrunch, LinkedIn, Katy Perry and Kim Kardashian. Now, I've been building websites for a long time now, so if you have any questions, just drop me a comment below the video. So go ahead and favorite the video so you've got it saved for later. Let's get started. So this is the website we're going to be building in this tutorial. And as you can see, it's got a cool parallax effect here right on this image. And if we scroll down here, we've got some features here on the home page, and then an about us page here. And then we've got some, in this case, we're building a cake shop. So we've got our bakers here. And if you scroll down further, we've got some testimonials, some blog posts, and then a contact form. And then in the footer, you can have your address, your email, your contact telephone numbers and your social links right here. And all of this is customizable on this website, so you can remove some of these if you don't want them, and you can completely customize the content. And you can see our website logo, and this is one of the free customizable website logos you can grab on our website at the moment at websitewizard.tv. So to get a website online, you need a couple of things. You need a domain name and web hosting. Now, the domain name is simply your website name. So google.com, for example, is a domain name. And then the web hosting is just where you store your website files so that your website can be seen online. Now, we're over at Hostgator here, which is where we can purchase our domain name and our web hosting. And Hostgator is a popular choice out there. And I've been with them for 7 years now, and they've got great support. So they're perfect for beginners. You've got 24-hour support here, which is free. And you can either use their toll-free contact telephone number or their live chat here. And I usually like to use their live chat. So to get started, let's click on Get Started Now. And then click on Choose a Plan right here. Now, we've got 3 packages here to choose from. You don't need the business plan, but you can choose between the hatchling plan or the baby plan. Now, the only difference between them is with the baby plan, you can host unlimited websites under this one package. Whereas the hatchling plan, you can only host one website. So if you're only going to have one website, then you can choose the hatchling plan right here. Whereas if you want more than one website, then you go for the baby plan. So in this tutorial, we're going to go for the hatchling plan. And if you hit the drop down here, you can choose whether you want to pay for a few years in advance or if you want to pay monthly or 6 months here. If you're a complete beginner, then I would recommend you choose the monthly one so you're not locked into anything. So select monthly there, and then click sign up now. And what I'll do is I'll leave a link to this hosting package in the video description so you can navigate straight to the correct hosting package. So the first step then is to choose your domain name, which is your website name. Now, if you already have a domain name, then you would select this option right here and enter that right here. But in this tutorial, we're purchasing our domain name and our web hosting. So let's select register a new domain here. So let's try a domain name here. So I'm going to try my super website, and on the right here I'm going to select .com here. And as you can see, someone's already purchased mysuperwebsite.com, so I can't purchase that one. But if I scroll down, I can see some of the ones that are available right here, as you can see. And as you can see, mysuperwebsite.net, mysuperwebsite.org, etc. are available. So if you want a .net instead, then you can select this one. Or if you do want the .com, then all you need to do is keep trying different website names here until you find a .com that is available. So I'm going to select mysuperwebsite.net here. And now scroll down here. And as you can see, they've added this domain privacy protection, which is adding $10 a year. So what this does is this will associate your details with the ownership of your domain name. So if you want to save some money, you can uncheck this, or you can select it. It's up to you, but I'm going to uncheck this in this tutorial and then scroll on to the next step. And then as you can see, package type, it's just telling us that we've selected the Hatchling package in the previous step, and we chose the 1 month billing cycle here. So what you want to do is choose a username here and a security pin. And obviously you want to make sure that you remember those. So choose your username and security pin and scroll down to the next step. And then you want to enter your billing information here, and you can choose to pay by credit card or PayPal here. And what you want to do is make sure you enter a valid email here, because when you sign up, Hostgator is going to send you a welcome email. And in that welcome email, it's going to contain all of your login information for your hosting account. So make sure you enter your email address correctly here. So enter all your payment details and then scroll down to the next step. And as you can see, they've added a couple of extras on here, and these are actually adding extra costs. And we don't need any of these add-ons right here. So just go ahead and unselect all of these add-ons right here. And then scroll down to the next step. So as you can see, they've got a coupon code applied here by default. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a couple of other coupons which will get you a bigger discount. So what you want to do is enter the coupon code here, FlowerPower, and that's with no spaces. And once you enter that there, click on validate. And as you can see, our amount due has dropped all the way down to $12.96. However, if you're going to pay yearly, as you can see in this tutorial, we was paying monthly. If you're paying yearly, then you can enter the easy peasy coupon here, easy peasy with no spaces, and then that will give you a bigger discount. And obviously you need to click validate. But because we're paying monthly, the FlowerPower coupon would give us the bigger discount. And I will leave the details for these below the video in the video description. So once you've done that, scroll down, select to agree to the terms, and then click checkout now. So once you click checkout now, we'll be taken to the thank you page, which will inform us that we're going to be sent a welcome email. So what Hostgator would do once we click checkout now is they'll send us a welcome email which will contain all of our details for our hosting account, and then we can use our login information there to log into our Hostgator account so we can start setting up our website. So go ahead and click checkout now. So when you receive your welcome email from Hostgator, it's going to contain your details right here. So what you want to do is you want to click on this control panel URL right here, and that will open that in the web browser. And then you just want to use your username here and your password to log in. So go ahead and click on this control panel link right here. And make sure you don't delete this email because it contains all of your important login information. So click on the control panel link right here and use these details to log in. So once you click the control panel link in your welcome email, you'll be on this page right here. So just use your username and password to log in. So I'll pause the video while I log in here. So we're inside cPanel here, which is also known as control panel. So what we want to do now is we want to install WordPress. So scroll down here until you reach software and services right here, and then click on quick install. And then on the left here, you just want to click on WordPress and then click on install WordPress. So select your website from this list here and then leave this empty right here. So what you want to do is you want to enter an admin email, a blog title or website title, and then enter a username and then your names here. Now this email you enter here is going to be sent the login details for your website, so you want to make sure you're entering a valid email here. So I'm going to do that now. And then for the blog title, just enter your website name. In this tutorial, I'm going to be building a website for a cake shop, so I've entered cake shop here. And then admin here, and then the first name, and then once you've done that, click on install WordPress. So as you can see at the top here, our install is now complete. So go ahead and click the drop down here next to view credentials. And as you can see, we've been given our admin URL here, our username, and we've been given a password for the username we selected. So this URL here is the URL you visit when you want to log into your website. So it's your website name followed by /WP admin. So anytime you want to log into your website, this is the URL you would visit. Then we've got our username and our password here. So you want to copy these details here somewhere onto your computer so you've got them safe. So I'm going to copy the password right here. And then I'm going to click this URL right here to visit the login page for our website. So we're on the login page right here for our website. Now, if you're seeing some kind of an error message on this page, then there's no need to panic. All that means is the new domain name that you just registered is still propagating. So that just means it's still being set up. And that can take a few hours. So if you are seeing an error message here, then don't worry. All you need to do is give it a few hours and then visit that link again to come back to this page and then log in with your details once you see this right here. So I'm going to log in right now. So that's it. I've now logged into the WordPress dashboard, and this is where we're going to make all the changes to our website. So let's begin by deleting some of the sample data that WordPress creates when we installed it. So come on over to posts here and click all posts, and then select this hello world post right here and then click trash, and then come over to pages here, hover over pages and click all pages. Select this sample page right here and click trash, and then hover over plugins here and click on installed plugins, and then you want to select all of these. So you can select them individually, or if you want to select all of them, you just click this one right here, hit the drop down and click deactivate and click apply. So now that we've deactivated the plugins, we can now delete them. So select this here to select all the plugins, hit the drop down and click delete, and then click apply. And then click yes, delete these files. So we've now cleaned up all of the unnecessary data. So I just want to explain what some of these are. Media here, this is where we add images, videos, documents. Pages is where we add pages. Posts are where we add posts. Now, the difference between pages and posts is that pages are used to create static content. So an about us page, a contact us page, if you're creating those, then you would use pages, whereas posts are dynamic content. So blog posts, for example, are used when you're creating posts here. So if you're unsure what one to use, all you need to, a general rule is that if you're creating blog posts, then use posts here. If you're creating pages, like an about us page, contact us page, services page, then use pages right here. Now you've also got appearance here, and this is where we can install themes, and then we can also install plugins right here. Now the difference between them is that themes give the website its overall appearance, whereas plugins extend the website functionality. So if you think of an iPhone, the skins that you can install on the iPhone to make the phone look different are the appearance right here, the themes, and the plugins are like iPhone apps. So the great thing with WordPress is when we want to change the complete look of our website, all we need to do is change the theme. And when we want to add some extra functions to our website, say for example you wanted a contact form on your website, then all we need to do is install a contact form plugin, and it's as simple as that. So let's set up the permalinks for our website. So come down to settings and then click on permalinks here. And then what you want to do here is select post name and then click save changes right here. So what that is this is the most SEO friendly way to have your URL structure on your website. So essentially what it does is it makes the page name also become the URL for that page. So if you created a page called About Us, then the URL would be your website name /About Us. And that's the most SEO friendly way to have your URLs on your website. So if you hover over your website name here and then at the top here and click visit site, you can see this is how our website currently looks with this theme. But what we're going to do is we're going to install a different theme to give our website a completely different look. So to go back to the WordPress dashboard, you would just hover over the website name at the top here and click dashboard. So we want to install our theme now, so hover over Appearance and then click Themes and then click Add New here. And as you can see in the Featured tab here, there's a number of different featured themes that we can choose from right here. And you can also click on the Popular tab to find some popular themes that are being used. And then you can scroll down and take a look at those as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the search box here. So in the search box, type Zerif Lite and then hit enter. And as you can see, this is the Zerif Lite theme. So when you hover over that, go ahead and click on install. Or if you wanted to see what your website would look like with a theme before installing it, then all you do is click the preview button here. But I'm just going to click the install button here. And then I'm going to click activate. So let's take a look at our website now with the new theme installed. So if we hover over our website name here, we can click visit site, or what I like to do is right click here and then open that in a new tab. So that way I've got my dashboard right here. So I'm going to visit the site in the second tab here. So you can see that just by changing the theme of our website, it's given our website a completely different look right here. And as you can see at the moment, all of this content on this website is just some sample content. So we're going to go ahead and customize all of this. So head back to the WordPress dashboard. So let's start to customize this website. So underneath Appearance here, go ahead and click on Customize. What you'll notice is that some of the options here are locked, as you can see from the symbol right here. Now what this is we're using the free theme of the Zerif theme right here, but there is actually a pro version available, and that has a lot more options, as you can see right here. So if you do want the extra options, then you can purchase the pro version, but we're going to be using the free version in this tutorial. And I'll leave a link to the pro version in the video description for anyone that wants to check that out. So click on Site Identity here. And as you can see, our website logo here, currently it's got the theme's default one. We obviously want to change that. So click on Select Image here. So the way you upload files to WordPress is you can use two different options. You can click to select the file from your computer, or you can use a drag and drop method. I like to use the drag and drop method myself, so I'm going to do that now. So I'll reduce the screen size. Then I'll go into my folder containing the website logo and I'll drag and drop that into here. So you can see that's now finished uploading because the image is visible here. So just click choose image in the bottom here. And as you can see right here on the right, we've got a live preview of how our website looks with the changes. And you can see our website logo is now appearing right here. And this is one of the free customizable website logos you can grab on our website at the moment at websitewizard.tv. So if you want that logo and you get a few others as well, then you can grab that on our website and you can customize those with your own website text right here. And I'll leave a link to that in the video description as well. So as I mentioned on the right here, these are just how our website looks with the changes, but they haven't actually been applied yet. This is just a preview. So whenever you make changes here, you need to click Save and Publish for those changes to be applied on your website. And as you can see right here, so the site title, we already entered that in the previous step, but if you want to change that at any point, you can enter a new website title right here. Tagline, you want to remove the default text right here, and you can either leave that blank or just enter some short text summarizing what your website's about. I'm going to leave that blank here. So if we scroll down to the next step, you can see this site icon, and that's a little icon that will appear right here in the tab. So let's select that from our computer. So click Select Image, and then what you can see, there's a Media Library tab and then an Upload Files tab. The Media Library tab contains all of the images you've already uploaded to your website. So if you want to reuse an image you've already uploaded to your website, then you can just select that right here. We're going to upload a new image, so click on Upload Files here. And again, we're going to use a drag and drop method. Or if you prefer, you can select the file from your computer. I like the drag and drop method. So I'm going to reduce the screen size here. select my site icon, and I'm going to drag that right here. And it's still uploading, as you can see. Now you can see it's finished uploading as the image is displaying right here. So I can click select here, and then click crop image. And as you can see right here, it's now uploaded. So I'm going to click save and publish. And if you look at the top here, you can see the little cake icon is now displaying right here. So what we're going to do now is click the back arrow here. So let's come down to general options here. So click on that and then click on general. And what you can see, this footer copy right here. So if we scroll down to the bottom here, you can see that right here. So we can enter something like copyright and then your website name. So I'm going to put cake shop. And then if you want, you can put the year right here. And as you will see at the note at the bottom here, we've now got our copyright notice right here. So you can customize that using this area right here. And you can also, if you like, choose to disable smooth scrolling, preloader, etc. So let's click the back button here. And then, so if you click on footer social icons here, as you can see here, you can enter your Facebook link, your Twitter link, your LinkedIn, etc. And that's what's displaying right here in the footer of the website. So all you need to do is enter the URLs for your Twitter page, your Facebook page right here. And I'll just give a little example. So I'll put http www.facebook.com/ and your page name. And then once you do that, when you hover over this, that now links to that page right there. And to save the changes, you want to click save and publish here. So now click the back icon right here and then click on footer content. So if you look in the footer of our website, we've got an address, email and contact telephone number. So you can customize all of that here. So if you wanted to enter, if you actually wanted to remove this completely, this email right here, all you would do is remove this content right here. And as you can see, that now disappears. So if you want to enter your email address here, then you can just put your email. So my email at whatever.com, and that will now display right here. And if you did want to remove your email here, then you would also want to remove the icon. So you would remove this and then click here to remove the icon to get rid of that completely. So then for the telephone number here, you can again customize the number here, or you could remove this and also remove the icon if you don't want that there. I'm just going to put an example telephone number here. So you want to do that right here, and then also right here, as you can see. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then I'll just copy that and then paste that here as well. And if we scroll down further, you can see the company address here, which is located right there. So I'm going to remove that and paste in my address here. So I'll paste that there. And as you can see, I've pasted the address here, and then I've also got some opening hours. So to create the space there, what I did is I put this triangular brackets BR twice. And that's just some HTML codes to create the space. So if you do want to put some additional information underneath, like opening hours for example, then you can use these icons right here, BR, and that's inside triangular brackets to create the space, and then you just put your text underneath that. So now I've done that, I'm going to click save and publish, and then click the back icon here. And then we've done all of these now, so I'm going to click the back icon again. So what you want to click on now is big title section right here, and then let's click on main content. So I'm just going to scroll to the top in the preview right here. So you can see this title right here, and it's one of the top 10 most popular themes, and that's what's being displayed right here. So you can change the title right here by changing the text in here, or if you wanted to remove that, then you can click on this to hide that big title section. So I'm going to change this one here to "We Make Delicious Cakes," as this is a website for a cake shop. And then you've got this red button label, red button link, green button label, green button link, and that's what you're seeing right here. So if you wanted to link to any pages on your website, for example, then you can do that right here, and you can change the text on these buttons. So let me just remove the green one. So if you remove the text on green button label and then also the link, so now we've just got one button here, the red one. So if you wanted to edit the text here, then you can say, I'll just write text, as you can see right here, and that appears right there. And then you can also change the link here. So you could either use this button to link to another page on your website, or you could link outside of your website. That's up to you. In this tutorial, I'm just going to remove this to get rid of the button right there. And then I'm going to click back here, and then I'm going to click parallax effect. So as you can see, currently use parallax effect is unchecked, and they've got two images here for the parallax. So I'll just check this to show you what that is. So I've selected use parallax effect, and as you can see now, the image has changed here on the background, and it's a combination of these two images right here. So if you wanted to get this kind of effect, then you can upload your images here, and just make sure that this image 2 right here is actually a transparent image, and that allows the image here to appear in front of the clouds, as you can see right here. So I'm going to customize these images. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to change image 2 right here, and you'll see why in a second. So I'll scroll down here and I'll click change image, and then click on upload files. Then you can select it from your computer. I'm going to use the drag and drop method. So I'm going to drag this image right here, and once that's uploaded, which you can see right here, it's now uploaded, I'm going to click choose image at the bottom right here, and there you go, our image is now visible right here. Now because this is a full size image, it's not transparent, then it's actually just sitting on top of this image right here. But if I did want to get the same effect as earlier with the two images both visible on top of each other, then I would need to upload a transparent image here. So an image with a transparent background. So now I've done that, as you can see, the image now moves around with the cursor. I'm going to scroll up to the top, click save and publish to save those changes, and then click back here. And as you can see, this option right here is locked to the pro version of the theme. So if you want to check that out, then check out the link in the video description. So I'll click the back button here. So now I'm going to click on our focus section right here, and then click on content. So if we scroll down here, if you can have the option to hide this if you want. So if you want to hide that, you can select that, and as you can see, it just disappeared right here. But to get it back, I'm going to uncheck that so that we've got that right here. So I'm going to give this a title right here. As you can see, it's features at the moment, which is displaying right here. And then the subtitle here is what you're seeing right here. So I'm going to paste something else here. I'm going to say pleasure and taste in one place. As you can see right here, it's now appearing, and then I'm going to just remove the subtitle as I don't want any text displaying underneath that. So now I've done that, I'm going to click save and publish, and then click the back button. And then what I'm going to do now is click on our focus section on widgets. And as you can see, there's 4 right here. So that's these 4 icons that you're seeing right here. And if you didn't want 4, say for example you only wanted 3, then all you need to do is remove one of these. So I'm going to hit the drop down on the first one. So click the drop down and scroll down, and as you can see right here, there's the option remove. So I'm going to click remove, and you can see that we've now only got 3 here, and that's also reflected right here. So we've got 3 areas to talk about some services, products, features, skills, whatever you want. So I'm going to hit the drop down on the first one because we're going to customize this first one right here. So let's hit the drop down. The title, I'm going to call this dessert cups, and as you can see, that now displays right here. And for the content, I'm actually just going to remove that. So all you need to do is just delete that out here, and then once I click on this page, it will refresh. As you can see, I've now removed the content. And then I also want to customize the image here. So if you scroll down, you can choose a different image right here. And then also you can, if you like, put a link on that image. So when you click this image, it will go to wherever you've put the link here. And at the moment, there's just a hash here, which means that when you click this, nothing happens. So I'm going to customize the image here. So I'm going to click upload image and then click upload files here. And then I'm going to drag and drop the image right here. So I'll select that from my folder here. So this is my feature 1 image. So I'll drag that there. And that's now uploaded. As you can see right here, the image is appearing, and then I'll click insert into post right here in the bottom right. And then as you'll notice, the image isn't displaying yet. So once you've uploaded your image, you need to then go ahead and click apply here. And there we go. We've got our image, our custom heading here, and we've removed the content. So now we want to do the other 2 here. So I'm going to scroll up to the top and hit the drop down to close that out. Then go to the second one here, which is this one, and then hit the drop down to open that up. So for the second one, I'm going to give it a title here of fruitcakes, and that's going to display right here once it loads. As you can see, I'm going to remove this text as I want mine to be blank. So I'm going to just delete that. And as you can see, once it updates, that's now removed. I'll scroll down and I want to change the image right here. So I'll click upload image, upload files, and I'll drag and drop the second image right here. Now that that's uploaded, I'll select that. Let's remove that one. Make sure the one you want is selected here. And it's got the tick here, which means it's selected. So now click insert into post, and then don't forget to click apply because it's not shown right now. So click apply, and there we go. There's our little image right there. So scroll up to the top, hit the drop down to close that out. Let's do the third and final one right here. So click the drop down. So now I'm going to give this third one its custom title. So I'm going to paste that in there, wedding cakes. And that now appears here. I'll remove this text here so that the text right here disappears. As you can see, and now we just need to customize the image right here. So click on upload image, click upload files, then drag and drop the image right here. And once that's finished uploading, as you can see, it's finished uploading here. I'm going to select the image I want. So I'm going to uncheck this one, make sure this one's selected, as you can see right here. Then click insert into post, and then click apply so the image actually applies right here. And there we go, we've got our 3 images here and our headings right here. So now we've done that, scroll up to the top, click save and publish, and then click the back icon. And then we finish this, so click the back icon again. So now the next one in the list is the About Us section. So click on that and then click on settings here. And if we scroll down here in the preview, you can see that's this area right here. So if for whatever reason you didn't want an About Us here, all you need to do is check this to hide that section and that will disappear. In this case, I'm going to leave that unchecked, so we've got that there. Then I'm going to hit the back icon and then click on main content. So this title right here, about, is what you're seeing here. So I'm going to say, why choose us. And then this subtitle right here is what's being displayed right here. So I want to remove that. You can customize that or remove it. I'm going to remove it right here so that disappears. And then also we've got this big left side title, which is this one right here. Then we've got this text right here, which is the part in the middle. I want this to disappear, so I'm just going to remove that completely. Let's get rid of that text. As you can see, there's quite a lot of text in there. So once I remove all of that, that will now disappear, as you can see right here. And these skills are, we're going to customize this in a second. So now I'm going to enter my custom text right here. So I'm going to remove that and then paste in my text right here, which is we make the yummiest cakes in the world. Now what you can do on this page is you can actually add an image right here. If you remember, we had some text in the center and we removed that from here and that disappeared. But what we can actually do is we can put an image here. And the way you do that is you can paste in this code right here. And I'll leave this code in the video description. So what you'll do is paste in this code, and then in between these two brackets right here, you want to paste the link for your image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the image code. So paste in, if you do want an image in the center here, paste this code in that you'll find below my video in the video description, and then you want to do what I'm going to do now. So we want to grab the link for the image we want to appear here. So I'm going to leave this page open and come into my second tab here, hover over the website name and click dashboard. And then you want to come down to media here and click on library. And then you want to select the image that you want to appear right here in the center. Now, if you want a different image, then all you need to do is under media, you would click add new. And then drag and drop it here or select it from your computer. And once you've done that, come to media and click on library. And what you want to do is you want to select the image. So I'm just going to select this one as an example. And you can see the URL right here. So you want to copy that. So I'm going to copy the URL right here. So copy the URL. So I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to head back to my first tab, which is where we were working earlier. And you want to paste that link in between the two brackets, in between the two quotes right here. So if I just hit the space bar, you can see these are two separate quotations. So I'll hit delete to bring those together and paste that link in between there, as you can see right there. So now you can see that this image is now displaying right here on our About Us page. So now that we've done that, go ahead and click save and publish. And then hit the back icon. So now you want to click on feature number 1 here. So click on that. And for the title, I'm going to customize that and type freshly baked right there. And as you can see, that appears right here. Now we've got this percentage right here, which is given this little image right here. And I don't want that. So I'm actually just going to remove that completely. And as you can see, that's now disappeared and it's just got freshly baked. And I just want to put couple of arrows here as well, just to make that look a little better. So I've put that there. Now I'm going to hit back and do the other two, or the other three should I say. So now head on over to feature number 2, and I'll put my custom title there, which is tasty and delicious. And then I'll remove this right here to get rid of that image next to the text. As you can see right there. Now I'll hit the back icon. Then I'll go down to feature number 3 and give that a custom title. And then remove this text right here. And that's that one right there. So now I'll do the 4th one. So I'll hit the back icon and I'll click feature number 4. And actually I only want 3 features, so I'm just going to remove all of this, so that will remove the 4th one right here. So now I've done that, I'm going to click save and publish and then click back. So now I'm going to click the back icon, scroll down and click our team section right here, and then content. And if you scroll down, you can see that part right here, your team. Now if you wanted to remove this completely for your site, if it's not relevant to your site, then obviously all you need to do is click hide our team section here, and that will disappear completely. I'm going to uncheck that, and I'm going to give it a title of our bakers, so it's more relevant to this site. And then for the subtitle, which you see right here, I'm just going to go ahead and remove all of that. And now that's done, I'm going to hit back here, and then this our team section, you want to click on that so that we can customize all four of these right here. Now again, if you only wanted say 2 for example, then you can just remove 2 from here, and you do that by clicking the drop down, going to the bottom and clicking remove right here. So I'm going to do the first one here, so I'm going to click the drop down, then for the name I'm going to enter the person's name right here, and then I'm going to call her the manager. And for this description right here, I'm just going to remove that. And then you can actually put their social links as well. So if you wanted to link to their social accounts, then you could put the URL right here. At the moment, the hash there just means it's a blank link, so if anyone clicks that, nothing happens. So you can also change the images on these as well. I'm not going to do that just to speed up the tutorial, but it's exactly the same as what we was doing before. So if you wanted to change this image, click upload image. You can either select that from your computer or use the drag and drop method. Once you've done that and the image is uploaded here, just remember you need to click apply for it to actually show up. So now we've done the first one, I'm going to hit the drop down and do the second one right here. So I'll click the drop down on the second one, put the person's name right here, and then this person can be the advisor. Then I'll get rid of the description text here. I'm going to leave the social links as they are and leave the default image. So I'm going to hit the drop down to close that one out. I'll do the third one, which is here. Hit the drop down, enter their name here. This one can be the junior manager, so I'll type that there. I'll remove the description text here, leave the default images, and hit the drop down to close it out. And then I'll do the last one, the fourth one here. I'll hit the drop down, put the person's name here. This one can be a quality checker. And then for the description, I'll just remove that. And then I'll leave the default image here. So I'll scroll to the top, I'll close it out. So now I've done all 4 of those, I just need to click save and publish. So now that I've done that, click on the back icon here, and then click the back icon again. If we scroll down now, we can now do the testimonial section right here. So click on testimonial section. If you scroll down here, you can see that's this part right here. So if this isn't relevant to your website, then just click to hide that right there. I'm going to uncheck that so we can put some testimonials right here. And also you could select a Pinterest layout if you like. So for the title, I'm just going to call this Our Happy Customers, as you can see right here. And you can also put a subtitle here if you want, right, and that will appear underneath. I'm going to leave that blank. And then I'm going to hit the back icon and then click on testimonial section widgets. And as you can see, just like before, we've got 3 here, and that's for each of these. So the first one is for this one, second one's for this one, third one is for this one. So I'm going to hit the drop down on the first one, and then I'm going to call this one Diana Kent. And then for the text, I'm going to enter their testimonial here. And there you go, so we've got the testimonial, their name and their image right here. And again, I'm going to leave the default image, but to change that, it's the same as before. Click upload image. Once you've uploaded your image and you return to this page, click apply. So now that I've done the first one, I'll go ahead and do the second one right here. So now I'm going to click the second one right here, put her name here, Kelly Brown, and then for the text, I'll enter their testimonial right here. And then I'll leave the default image as you can see right here. So I'll scroll to the top, hit the drop down to close that out, and then I'll do the third and final one, which is this one right here. So I'll click the drop down on the third one, change their name, and then put their testimonial right here. And then if you want to change the image, you could either remove that to remove the image, or you could customize the image, click upload image. Once you upload it, click apply. So I'm going to click the drop down and then click to save and publish to save those changes, and then hit the back icon, and then hit the back icon again. So we want to now click on contact us section right here, and if I scroll down right here, that's the contact form right here. So if you want to change this title here, you could do that right there. And then also send message here is the text on the button, so you could change that if you want. But all you need to do is just click on email address and type in or paste in your email right here. So when someone completes this contact form and clicks send, that message will be sent to the email you put right here. And if you want to enable captures on this form, then you can click that right there, and to do that you would actually need to click this and create a reCAPTCHA account. I'm not going to do that here, I'm just going to leave that unchecked. But that will just help to reduce the amount of spam emails you're getting, because once someone completes their details, they'll also need to complete the captcha code before they click send. So once you've done that, go ahead and click save and publish, and then hit back. So another thing you want to do is click on background image here, and as you can see, that's the image we're seeing right here on our website. So we can change the image to something else by just clicking change image, and I'm just going to select one from the media library tab. So this is the ones we've already uploaded. If you want to upload a new one, just click upload files here. I'm going to click media library and select this image right here, click choose image here, and that's changed the background image right there appearing on our site. Click save and publish, click the back icon, and then click latest news section. So if we scroll down here, you can see that we've got this part here, latest news. So what this does is it will display your blog posts right here. So if you don't want a blog on this website, just click hide latest news section, and that will get rid of that. If you do want a blog, keep this unchecked, and you can customize the title here if you want. So I'm just going to call this delicious blog because it's a cake website. And then I'm going to show you how to create some blog posts, and once we do that, these blog posts will appear below this heading right here. So click save and publish, and then hit the back icon. So to create our blog posts, what we want to do is come out of here. So click on the cross icon, and that will take us to the WordPress dashboard. So as I mentioned before, when you want to create blog posts on this website, all you need to do is hover over posts and click add new. And so what you want to do here is you just want to give your blog post a title, and then below here is the description. So I'm going to paste in the blog post title right here, and then I'll enter the content right here. So what you can do is the way you enter content in WordPress is the same as you would do with Microsoft Word. So you just simply type in the text here, and then we've got formatting options here. And if you hit the last one right here, you get some more formatting options. You've got an undo button right here. So if I click that, as you can see, the text I just typed in disappears, or I can click redo to bring that back. So you just highlight the text, click bold, and that makes that bold. If you want to remove that, highlight the same text again, and as you can see, it's indented, so that's already bold. Click it again, and that's removed that. If you want to make this a bullet point, highlight it, or you can just actually just click here, click bullet here, makes it a bullet point. To remove that, make sure you've clicked here again and click to uncheck that. You can make this a quotation by highlighting that, clicking the icon right here, click it again to remove that, etc. So I'm going to just paste in some text right here. Now, if you're pasting text in from Microsoft Word, for example, that's already got formatting on the text. So what you would need to do in that case is hit this icon right here, paste as text, click OK. So whatever text you paste in here, it will strip the formatting from Microsoft Word. So I'll paste my text right there. Now I can just uncheck this. So to add an image on this page, let's say you wanted to add an image at the top. If I click right here to put the cursor there, hit enter on the keyboard, and then I'll click right here. So all I need to do is click add media. And then again, we're inside the media library tab, so I can choose an existing image on the site, or I can click upload files to upload a new image. So click media library. I'm just going to reuse an image from the site. Click this one and then click insert into post. So once you've finished entering your content right here, images, text, etc., all you need to do is click publish. But what we need to do here is scroll down and we need to choose a featured image so that this image will display on our website as the blog post. So click set featured image right here. You can select whatever image you want. I'm just going to click the same image here. Click set featured image. Now you can see the image right there. So scroll to the top. Now that we've finished everything, go ahead and click publish. And you can click view post right here to view that post. So click on that. And as you can see, here's our blog post. We've got our custom heading we entered. We've got our image, our text right here. And then we've got also comments open. So if anyone wants to comment on that post, they can do that right there. And if I just click here to head back to the home page, and if I scroll down to the bottom, you've got delicious blog, and as you can see right here, here's our blog post. So that's displaying right here. Now when we set the featured image, when we're creating a blog post, that's the image that appears right here. So if you click that to go to that blog post. So on this blog post, you can see that we've got in the sidebar here, we've got a search box. We've got this recent post heading, which lists our recent posts, recent comments, archives, categories, and meta. So we want to get rid of some of this. So to do that, hover over your website name here, click on dashboard, then hover over appearance and click on widgets. So you can see we've got search here, recent posts, recent comments, archives, category, archives, category, and meta. So that's what's displaying in our sidebar. So I'm going to leave the search box, the recent posts, and the recent comments, but I want to get rid of the other three. So to do that, left click on that, drag to the left and drop, left click, drag to the left and drop, left click, drag to the left and drop. And also you can reorder these. So if you wanted the search box below recent posts, you can do that there. So in our sidebar, we've got recent posts, the search box, and recent comments. So now I've done that, hover over the website name and click on visit site. I'm going to right click and open that in a new tab. And if we scroll down to the bottom of the site and then click on our blog post here, you can now see in our sidebar we've just got recent posts, the search box, and recent comments, and the rest of the stuff has disappeared. Now if you wanted to turn comments off on this blog post, then go back to the WordPress dashboard. You can either do that from this page by hovering over the website name and clicking dashboard, or you can return to the other tab which we had open from previously. So go to posts and click on all posts, and then hover over that post name and click on quick edit. And then as you can see right here, allow comments is checked. So uncheck that and click update. And that now has removed comments from that blog post, so no one's able to leave any comments there. So let's now check out our website. So hover over your website name and click visit site. As you can see, our website is pretty much complete. We've got our custom logo here, got our custom image here, which is a parallax effect. We've got our heading. We've got free features here on this homepage. You've got an about us, our bakers, testimonials, blog posts, contact form, and some information in the footer as well. So one last thing that you may want to do is add some pages on this site. This is a one-page site, so everything's displaying on the homepage, but you might want to create additional pages. So in this case, it's a cake shop. So you might want to create pages talking about your products or services or skills, whatever your website's about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a page which talks about all of their products, and then I'm going to link all of 3 of these right here to that page. So when someone clicks one of these, it will go to that product page. And what you can do is you can actually create 3 separate pages if you like. You could create one page for this, one page for this, one page for this, and then link these to those pages. I'm just going to create one page and link all 3 of these to the same page. So to do that, let's hover over the website name, click Dashboard, hover over Pages and click Add New. So you want to paste or type in your page name here. I'm going to call this Our Cakes, and then you want to type in or paste in your content right here. And then you can customize that by using the formatting options, and you can add images, etc. here as well. So I'm going to paste in my website content right here. Now, because I pasted this text in from a notepad file, then that already didn't have any formatting on that, so I didn't need to use this. But if you're pasting in text from something like Microsoft Word, which already has formatting on the text, then you would need to click this icon before pasting that in there. So I've pasted my text in here. What I want to do is make these bullet points. So I'm going to click here, click the bullet point icon, and I'm going to put the cursor here, click the backspace and then hit enter. Do the same here, backspace, enter, click here, backspace, enter. And then this is actually a bullet, it's not supposed to be, so I'm going to click here and hit enter on the keyboard. And then to get rid of that, I'll hit this icon right there. There we go. So I've now entered the content. You can also put some images here if you like. Let's say you wanted an image down here, whoops, down here. Then I could click to put the cursor there, hit add media. You could upload the file here or choose one from the media library. I'll just choose this cake right here as an example. Hit insert into page. There we go, so that image is now there. I can align the image. Click the image once. I can center align it, left align, right align. I'll just center align it here, as you can see right there. You can actually resize it as well. If you click it once, you can drag it like this to resize that like that. So now that I've finished this page, I just need to click on publish right here. And then you can click on view page right here to view that page. And there we go. So this is the page there. And if we head back to our website homepage by clicking the icon here, you can see that that page is now displayed in the header in a navigation menu right here. So this is our home page, and then the page we just created is displayed in the header right here. So if we click that, we go to that page right there. Here's our custom heading, here's the content, the image, etc. So now that we've created this page, what I want to do, if I head back to the home page and scroll down, I want to link all of these images to that page we just created. So when someone clicks on one of these images, it will go to that page where they can find out more detailed information. So to do that, I'm going to visit that page again, copy the URL right here, and then I want to go back to the WordPress dashboard. So hover over the website name and click dashboard. So now hover over appearance and click on customize. And then click on our focus section right here, and then our focus section widgets. And if I scroll down here, you can see that's these 3 right here. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So we just want to link that to the page we created. So click the drop down, scroll down, and as you can see in link right here, I'm going to remove that hash and paste in the URL for the page I just created. Now that that's done, hit the drop down. I'll do the same thing for the second one right here. Hit the drop down, remove the hash, enter the page URL here, and then hit the drop down, and I'll do the same thing for the third one right here. hit the drop down, remove that and paste in the page URL. Hit the drop down and then click save and publish right here. So I'll click the cross here to return to the WordPress dashboard. Then I'll hover over the website name and click visit site. And now if we scroll down here, these 3 images now link back to this cake page. So if I click one of these, let's click this one right here, it now links to our cakes page, which talks about those in more detail. So that completes this tutorial showing you how to build a mobile friendly website. If you like the tutorial, then go ahead and click the like and share button. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below the video. Thanks for watching.